Are you on a diet? Do you want to drink some nice sparkling wine and not add too many calories? We've got just the wine for you. Hi, welcome to Wine Mastery, and we got a treat for you in this episode. Some friends on Facebook had started talking about this wine that was very low on calorie, and I thought, I've not heard of this before, so why don't we give it a go? So we've purchased one. It's called SL'M Wine, SL'M Wine. It's a spumante, dry spumante. It's got no sugar added, and it's 0 carbs. So depending on what type of diet you're on, this could be just the wine for you to break the monotony of a diet. So, should we have a taste? Should we have a smell?
Yeah, it's this has got me a little bit again. You just don't think about this, do you? Because there's plenty of people on diets. I mean, everybody's trying, aren't they? And I know put a few pounds on over this lockdown.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's because I wear black, you can't really tell. But yeah, you actually take. You think about it now, rather than just going for it. I'm thinking about what I'm drinking and the calories. So this could be quite an interesting little one.
An interesting little number.
Yeah. Let's have
Okay, let's have a little smell. What's that I'm getting, John?
It's like pears.
Pears,
That's typically
Yeah.
It's very delicate. It's a very delicate nose, which is fine, which is good. It's hard to get much more out of it than that, but I think let's have a taste, John.
Let's have a taste.
Go on.
No, after you.
Well, I think exactly what came through on the nose came through on the palate. Very, very delicate, very light, very easy. The pear comes through, but as I say again, it's very, very subtle, but it's there. But I like how it's really, really dry. It's got that. I don't think there's a lot of power in there though, so I don't think this is something you particularly be having with food. But then you choose this anyway if you're on a diet.
Yeah. What would you be eating if you're on a diet? Lettuce leaves. You'd cope with that.
But all in all, that's quite surprising. I'd say it's probably a bit delicate for my taste buds, but I think that'll suit a lot of palates.
Yeah, and I think earlier on this evening I've drunk some red wine, so I'm just conscious that that's probably had an effect on my palate. So if this had just been sort of this first, I think it's very refreshing. Actually, as you say, it's very light. You wouldn't be able to have something that's very strong flavoured food with this, but then quite often it's you're just drinking this as a celebratory drink. Rather than actually sort of having it with a meal, and I think that it would be very nice and light. I mean, it's 11%, so
it's not bad.
It's not bad. So if you've got a few friends round, and hopefully lockdown is nearly at the end, and you want to celebrate, but with you're still trying to lose a few pounds, this would be an excellent, and it's I think reasonably priced as well, isn't it, John?
I think it's around £10 per bottle from their website. I think you have to buy it in cases of 6, but still, I think that's good money, a good value for what that is. And as you're saying, you could definitely have a few friends around and not feel guilty about supping that, could you?
No, absolutely. And I think they've also sort of sold it through some of the large supermarkets as well. So I think you'll be able to buy it locally if you didn't want to buy 6. You'd be able to buy a one-off bottle to try it. But the other thing I'd say is that it's left my mouth feeling very fresh. Taste the length, to be fair, wasn't that bad. It didn't just drink and disappear. It was hanging on in there, and enough for me to certainly want to have another sip. Very refreshing, fantastic that you're not burning, adding too many calories in here with this particular wine. I think it's a nice addition. If you like sparkling wine, if you're putting yourself off, I've actually spoken to one lady, and she's actually, she was about to break her diet and go on to Prosecco, and she wasn't supposed to have it on a diet, and this enabled her to feel like, no, I'm still keeping on my diet. I'm there. So
it's got a nice classic kind of dry edge about it as well, which I'm really enjoying. And again, I've had a glass of this, and it's the lack of acidity in there, because the sparkling stuff sometimes can get you as well quite badly, but. Not a thing. No sugar, no carbs. I didn't know what to expect. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I mean, we haven't talked about a bit sort of behind the curve here, but we haven't talked about the colour. But it's obviously, it's very, very light, isn't it? Which probably.
I've actually I've finished mine, John. I'm sorry.
Well, I think in which case that tells its own story, doesn't it?
I was enjoying that quite a lot. So, what else did it was?
So have I.
It was a very good. Well, again, as you say, it's gone. So
yeah, that's
interesting because that makes me want to.
Yeah. It's certainly something I would welcome, not something I would say, well, no, I don't want to do that. That is a very nice glass of sparkling wine, especially at the market that it is targeted at. Excellent. Well done, guys. Thank you very much indeed. So, John, score. Let's talk about the score for this one.
Okay. It's not something I always drink, sparkly, but I have to rate this on the merits of the flavours that it's given out there, and this whole no sugar, no carb thing. So yeah, I've got a number. I'm going to go for spot on 80, because thinking about the money and how this, this could be quite a popular sparkling, how this can appeal to so many people, and yeah, the flavour, it's good. I think I'm confident with giving it 80. I'm
exactly the same figure that came to my mind. Yeah, 80.
We really are going to have to start writing them down then. Kind of no, it is, for that money, you're not going to go far wrong. And again, if you're dieting, this is going to be just the perfect wine.
It is. It is, yeah. Fantastic. Now, there's a lovely lady called Miriam. She's actually said to me that she's going to send us from SL'M Wine, she's going to send us some other wines for us to review. So we look forward to receiving those. I understand they're the first company to be able to import Rosé Prosecco, which has only just been allowed to be produced in Italy, and they're the first company to be able to import it into the UK. So we'll really look forward to trying that, as well as the rest of their range. And you'll be seeing those videos in the near future, I'm sure. So until the next time, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, give us a like if you enjoyed this video, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Chin chin.
Chin chin.